We're from Oakland and we make puzzles. David Tibbs, co-owner of Oakland Puzzle Company.
DeAnna Tibbs, co-owner of Oakland Puzzle Company.
We are just one of a few jigsaw puzzle manufacturers in the whole country that actually not only designs our puzzles here locally, but actually manufactures them ourselves. We found this really neat book online called Start a Small Jigsaw Puzzle Company Like I Did by this really great guy named Kevin Poorman, who lives just outside of Washington, D.C. We read it cover to cover a few times and then started having phone calls with him and Zoom calls, and we finally ended up flying out to meet him and hang out with him and see his process, and also just sort of be around this guy who is becoming our mentor in this new project that was clearly going to change our lives.
Generally, we like things that are very colorful and fill the frame, I would say, as much as possible.
We're really proud of being able to showcase local artists.
If we find an image that matches well with an organization that we're already in touch with, or if we can visualize an image that can be created with an organization, that's kind of just a natural fit.
And we look for an emotional component to it as well. I think that the puzzling experience is more meaningful when you have an emotional connection to the image.
We did do a collaboration with Boxcar Flower Farm. They're a super cool group that depaved basically the parking lot of the defunct train station in West Oakland, and now they offer a flower CSA. So this one's really special to me, not only because it's this incredible, beautiful image, but because it has my photograph, and because this is sort of the kinds of connections that we dream about and made happen. We do want to create living wage manufacturing jobs here in Oakland. Some of our proceeds do go to organizations, and we pay fair licensing fees to artists. And we use a local and sustainable supply chain, which is just as important in our mission as anything else.
After we've already worked with the artist to determine which image we want, we've sent it to our amazing partners, community printers in Santa Cruz, really great worker-owned print shop, and we get those puzzle faces back, and we adhere that to a piece of chipboard. It dries for 24 to 48 hours, and then we use our die press to cut the puzzle, mix up the pieces, make sure there's none stuck together.
Each of our puzzles includes an insert that highlights both the artist and the organization.
We assemble our boxes ourselves, then we'll box it up and it's ready to ship out to a store or a customer.
Part of what I imagined when we started this business is like every bakery, every ice cream parlor, every, a pet store, like having a jigsaw puzzle.
We see ourselves eventually as being a national brand, and so we want our images to appeal to people outside of the Bay Area.
Once we thought of that idea of have fun, do good, it just stuck. We knew it was the right motto for us because puzzles are fun. Do good came from being a mission-based business. So people feel good about giving their money for these puzzles and paying a little bit more, if we're being honest, because of what they know that their money is being used for.
DeAnna and I have always been interested in ethical ways of working within the community and running a business. So, a portion of our proceeds go to organizations that are making our community a better place.
This shelf is reused packing material. People from all over Oakland actually bring us packing material, and that's how we ship. We have not purchased any packing material outside of the actual shipping boxes.
We also feel good about running an ethical business as far as sustainable materials and creating jobs here in Oakland. So that's where the do good comes in. Have fun, do good.